We're going on a road trip to Healesville, Australia, Victoria. Let's go! So we're driving to Healesville, which is about an hour drive from Melbourne City. It's home to the famous Four Pillars Gin Distillery and pretty popular eating place called Innocent Bystanders and a whole bunch of other stuff. So we actually booked a tiny house in the middle of nowhere for this weekend road trip. And if you are coming to Melbourne for the first time and you don't really want to drive out too far, this is a pretty good option if you want to drive out of the city to explore somewhere that is close to the city. Right, so we just arrived here. This place is fully off the grid, no Wi-Fi. Reception is also pretty weak. It's a beautiful place. I will make another full video of the full tiny house tour for this Airbnb. So right now we're just gonna drive out a little bit to explore some of the tourist attractions around this area at Healesville. But I just want to give you a sneak preview of this cool tiny house. So there are a couple of attractions here at Healesville. We're gonna try to visit some of them. We're not here for very long, so we're gonna try to visit the Maroondah Dam, and then we'll go for brunch at Innocent Bystander tomorrow, and we will also visit the Four Pillars Gin Distillery and have some gin. So we're gonna go visit the Maroondah Dam now, and we'll see you there. Gonna check out. Seems like this is a really nice place for a picnic. A lot of families come here for picnics. So this is essentially the Maroondah Dam. It's just a really nice place and attraction to come visit if you're in Healesville, Australia. There is the bottom of the dam, which is this place that we are right now. Right, so now we're gonna try to go to the top of the dam and look at the view, which is supposedly a good lookout spot. Let's go! Nice scenic walk up to the top of the dam. Pretty crowded actually. We actually came towards the end of the day. I think we're at the top of the dam. Ooh, Maroondah Dam. Wow. Bunch of quackers. A lot of wildlife. Just got here at the town center Coles to load up some supplies for tonight. This tiny house is powered by battery, so to keep warm we need to start a fire at the fireplace with cooking dinner, instant noodles and some pork shabu. Pretty cool. We ended the night just sitting at the tiny house, chillaxing and enjoying some hot ramyeon, and it was overall an awesome day and experience. Tomorrow we're gonna head off to more places in Healesville, so stay tuned. Okay, so woke up early the next morning and look at the view. Preparing my coffee, eating some of my probiotics, getting ready for the day. Also, I tried this packet coffee thing from the supermarket. It was like a meh. So we came here to the very famous Innocent Bystander restaurant cafe thing. They actually have like a wine tasting thing as well, but we're coming for lunch and I'm driving later, so no wine for me. And we're going to a gin distillery tour later on also, so can't be drinking right now. This place is actually super nice. We came on a Monday afternoon, so it was pretty empty and our reservation was pretty early. Later on it got pretty crowded. I was just thinking to myself that wow, actually this place would be amazing to do a wedding at. Ordered a bunch of food and every single dish was awesome. The prices here are pretty reasonable, and I highly recommend you to check out this place if you're coming to Healesville. Next up would be the Four Pillars Gin Distillery Tour. Four Pillars is a very famous, world famous gin from Australia, and this is where Four Pillars was born, in Healesville, Australia. So we had to book in a tour, obviously. This is Tom showing us around. The tour costs only 30 Aussie dollars, and it even comes with a tasting paddle later on. I'll show you, okay? But this tour is absolutely amazing. They take you around the distillery, explaining to you the entire process of creating the Four Pillars gin that we know and love, the botanicals that go inside their signature gin, how the entire heating process is like, and our guide Tom here has been an absolute delight. I can actually feel his passion, you know, as he was talking about the distilling process and everything. This place also has a whole bunch of other activities that you can book, including a gin tasting, and also you can even make your own gin. You just gotta check out the Four Pillars website and check when these activities are available. But the easiest one is actually the 30-minute gin tour, which I booked because I thought I wanted to cover more places with the little time I had in Healesville. Even though on the website it says that the tour is only gonna be 30 minutes, we actually spent over an hour with Tom as he explains all these different gins to us, answers our questions, and of course the part that most people would look forward to. As we walk into the bar, he's explaining to us some of the signature gins, and this is the retail shop. And finally, we're getting to the bottling process, which means that very soon we will get to taste some gin, which is why most of us are here, right at the source of where they make the gin. This is the gin paddle that comes with the tour, $30 Aussie dollars. You get to try 4 different types of gin that are absolutely unique, and if that is not enough for you, you can even order more. Hands down the best activity at Healesville for sure. And then next we went to the Yarra Valley Chocolatieri. Actually, the chocolatieri is pretty alright, it's pretty cool, but I want to say I think the best part of this chocolatieri is actually the view it is facing. Look at this amazing view. The chocolatieri is an amazing place to pick up some souvenirs for your friends and family that did not travel to Healesville with you. It is a pretty big chocolatieri with a whole bunch of chocolate options. You can even see the nice staff making chocolates in the factory, which is pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. They even have a bunch of ice cream and hot chocolate for you to consume there if you wish to, and of course all these pralines, you can buy them in different boxes of different sizes. It's really a chocolate heaven. For me personally, I think the view is the thing that I enjoy the most. Chocolates are great there, but I don't have a big sweet tooth. We went home to our tiny house to cook some pasta with the ingredients that we bought from the supermarket earlier, chopped up some of the veal sausages that we got to make a simple aglio type pasta. Frankly, not the best, but it's edible. And then that marks the end of our trip. We slowly drove back to Melbourne City while enjoying the view along the way. I gotta say, this entire trip was really awesome because it only takes about an hour to drive from Melbourne CBD to Healesville. Highly recommend you check out Healesville if you are in Australia.